Jack, I've got some new intel.
That was quick. You find something about the facility?
No, we're still looking into that. I have another analyst working on it.
Okay, enlighten me.
The Bureau caught up with the arms dealer who supplied the Death Watchers. Apparently he's quite the superstar in some circles.
And I'm sure he isn't talking or cutting any deals, because someone in the government above the Ministry of Justice stepped in and dragged him off before you could so much as offer him a cup of tea.
Yes, that's... How did you know?
Say hello to one of your roots of evil, Amala. Paid for by our very own tax dollars.
What? Are you suggesting that our government is involved in this blood sport?
Sorry, I was being too subtle. I tend to do that sometimes. Look, the president may not know anything, as usual, but someone near the top sure as hell does. Maybe they didn't mastermind it, but they're involved. And they're after the same thing the rest of the audience is. Money.
Jack.
Please, don't whine about the government betraying us. The government's just people, Amala. And people don't all share our founding fathers' values. Some, like you, protect us. But some just want to mug us in an alley. That's all it ever was.
Then why leave the games, Jack? If we're all so corrupt up here.
No reason. Guess I just got tired of myself. Tired of killing.
Sorry.
That's okay. You probably don't talk to lowlifes like me much, I'm guessing. You know what they say, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Well, some of us never leave the dust. We spend our whole lives in it. So, we done? 'Cause I need to keep moving. The games are up pretty soon, and there's a kill seeker out there in first place who needs to be kicked off the throne. Only way to meet the Death Watchers is to win their game, and I haven't lost one of these yet.
Jack, be careful.
Amala, I have a chainsaw on my arm. I'll be fine.
En un palacio del ocio como este, donde los sueños se hacen realidad y los corazones se rompen por el capricho del destino, cada ascensor puede llevarte hasta lo más alto.
Y cada puerta podría acabar contigo.
Lanzas los dados, corres el riesgo. La clase siempre gana y quien pierde paga la luz. No se va a tratar. Listo. Por encima.
Eso sí que no se lo esperaba.
Por encima.
Eso sí que no se lo esperaba.
Contra ya. Hombre contra escarabajo.
Hombre contra bola de cebo. Tomaré tu escarabajo más bien.
Parece que G-Funk.
Eso sí que no se lo esperaba.
¡Le gusta esto de electrocutar a la gente! ¡Ha pasado por encima!
Eso sí que no se lo esperaba.
¡Ha pasado por encima!
Eso sí que no se lo esperaba.
¡Ha pasado por encima!
Eso sí que no se lo esperaba. Ay, mal rayo te parto.
¡Ha pasado por encima!
Eso sí que no se lo esperaba.
¡Ha pasado por encima!
Eso sí que no se lo esperaba. Tiene que estar cagado de miedo el pobre.
¿Quién ya?
El otro, el que queda.
Saber que viene por ti. Tiene que mejorar muchísimo. Jack, peínate las cejas ahora que estás solo en el ascensor.
¿Eso haces tú? Yo aprovecho para cambiarle el agua al canario.
Aquí viene nuestro viejo amigo dedicado.
Parece que no tuvo bastante con la primera vez. Cada golpe cuenta.
Me ha pillado por sorpresa.
Cada golpe cuenta.
Por sorpresa.
Aquí cada golpe cuenta.
Por sorpresa.
Aquí cada golpe cuenta. Empieza otra lucha de poder entre Jack y Teddy.
¿No crees que estarás ya un poco cansado?
Joder, me estoy cansando hasta yo. Imagínate cómo
Me ha pillado por sorpresa.
aquí cada golpe cuenta. Solo tienes que acabar con uno más en este piso.
Uno en este piso. No quiere decir que no tenga que salir.
Esto será mejor que se encargue del que le queda.
Me ha pillado por sorpresa.
Aquí cada golpe cuenta.
Cuarto piso. Zapatos de caballero, lencería de ganchillo, colgados de la vida que quieren asesinarte y cumplimentos para el hogar. Vuelve Bull Croc.
Interesante ver cómo se vuelven a pelear estos dos.
Esperemos que así sea. Es la primera vez que veo al toro entrar a matar.
Parece que lo van
Otra lucha de poder entre Bull Croc y Jack. Jack vuelve a ganar. ¿Dónde habré visto esto?
Ponle un poco más de entusiasmo, que para eso te pagan.
Es la primera vez que veo al toro entrar a matar.
Pues parece que lo vas a conseguir. Ganas y machacas a gente con el...
Es mucho mejor que las banderillas. ¿Tú crees que tendrá con esos cuernos? Espero que no. Es mucho mejor que las banderillas. ¿Tú crees que tendrá con esos cuernos? Espero que no.
Un renacuajo ha pulsado todos los botones.
Jack, you all right?
Yeah, fine. Ticker's still ticking. Ixnay on the shouting, please.
Jack, so good to hear you're doing well.
Ah, Agent 13.
How'd he get on this channel?
Oh, we roots of evil love to spread our tendrils and mingle where we're not welcome.
So, to what do we owe this intrusion? Selling raffle tickets?
Jack, as a past participant in the games, what do you think of this round?
What do I think?
You know better than any of us what the Death Watchers want, what they value. Tell me what you feel, Jack, in your bones.
It's the blood and circuses all over again, that's all. Gladiators against gladiators. And a crowd eager to see guts spill on the sand. You think there's more to it than that? 'Cause there isn't.
I had hoped we were past the lies, Jack. Surely you understand that a Death Watch game without purpose is nothing more than mindless self-indulgence.
There's a purpose to all this killing?
As I've said before, these games are always held when conflict must be settled with blood. Yet now, even though there is no pressing need, the people's demand for the games is higher than it's ever been. They thirst.
You know, 13, I like this whole purpose thing of yours. It's very zen. It's just kind of hard to believe a word you say when you're making money hand over fist here.
Money is trivial, Jack. I wanted to see things die. Not just people, bigger things, ideas, nations, cultures, gods. Like all the games before. I wanted to see the losers pay with more than just their lives. I wanted to see the winner win more than just money. I wanted to see them win the future, win the promise of power. But these games, they don't deserve the title of Death Watch. This is just watching the world burn.
That's why no games have been held since 2001?
Quite right, Miss Amala.
So you're telling me that the organizers of the current games duped you into thinking they had some grand vision, but that you only found out it was all bullshit entertainment after you cashed your check?
If this is all entertainment, then why are you here, Jack?
To burn this game to the ground.
But Jack, hadn't you heard? The world has already gone mad. There is nothing left to burn. But I digress. Allow me to take my leave. Oh, and Miss Amala, look to Springvale for answers about the Death Watch facility.
Springvale? You mean the Springvale conglomerate?
My name's Leo. Leo Falmont. I'm in my residency at Jefferson Central Hospital's ER. Or I was, I guess. Thanks again.
So what's your excuse?
What?
Why are you still alive?
Alive?
Springvale. Don't they have a lot of pull in pharmaceuticals? Something about industry consolidation.
So long, Jack. Best of luck.
A mad world, huh? I'll fit right in.
Building contracts and real estate records for the facility. Turns out that the signing lawyers were all from the same office, run by none other than Springvale's corporate lawyer.
Good enough for me. What's the Bureau have to say?
Remember last year's presidential elections and those reports of illegal donations made to the Socialist Party? Springvale's stock was hit hard, really hard, and the Bureau thinks they started up the games to recoup losses.
Fucked up, but I understand. Still, that's not enough to go indicting anyone.
Of course not, which is why you have to get into game control and apprehend the men running this. The Bureau's counting on
you. You think the Ministry of Justice is gonna get their hands dirty weeding your garden for you?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Never mind. No time for chit-chat now, anyway.
Jack ha tenido que luchar hasta la extenuación y acabar con todo aquel lo suficientemente valiente como para enfrentarse a él, para poder disputar este cruento combate en este estadio lleno de supervivientes de Death Squads, ansiosos de sangre.
Solo puede quedar uno en este combate mortal.
Navy SEAL? Special Ops? Come on, bitch!
Pull up the fly face through ya. Motherfuckers by time that I screw ya. Don't worry, I'm not in a hurry. I don't even wanna get my fresh gear dirty. I want a dirty, trapped in glory. Now I'm swift to the dirty yet dirty. You're empty, look at me while I'm talking. I heard you was looking, I wasn't even smoking my program. Thinking you the man in the place. Now it's my turn to kick a hand to the face. Your pants been lonely, playing. In a minute, you're gonna be lenient. I'm a girl lane, it's no brand. One city moguls, my money, my town. Your pants been lonely, playing. In a minute, you're gonna be lenient. I'm a girl lane.
Jack ha tenido que luchar hasta la extenuación y acabar con todo aquel lo suficientemente valiente como para enfrentarse a él, para poder disputar este cruento combate en este estadio lleno de supervivientes de Death Squads, ansiosos de sangre.
Solo puede quedar uno en este combate mortal. Cuando el balón se pone en plan defensivo es muy difícil acabar con él.
Pues va a tener que muy rapidito. La motosierra no ha tenido control bastante.
No, va a tener que usar las manos como
¿Cómo hablo claro?
¿Por qué no le revienta la cabeza y se deja de tonterías?
Tú lo ves todo muy fácil.
Buena hostia le ha soltado el varón, sí señor.
Se las saben todas el cabrón. No me extrañaría que tuviera más trucos en la manga.
Pero si van sin camiseta ni nada, ahí a pecho descubierto.
¿Me lo dices o me lo cuentas? Este es un pecho lobo de ébano, de los que te hacen cañar salido cuando los ves.
Pero tío, córtate. Que algunos todavía tenemos dignidad. Soy yo, o el varón se ha quedado un poco hecho polvo.
Parece que se le ha salido el fémur por el brazo.
El fémur por el brazo. Tan fuerte le ha dado. Cuando el varón se pone en plan defensivo es muy difícil acabar con él.
Pues va a tener que pensar en algo.
La motosierra no sirve de nada. Va a tener que acabar con él con sus propias manos.
Siempre es mejor hacer las cosas con las manos.
Va a estar disputadísimo. Puede ganar cualquiera de los dos.
Tenemos que saber que se valga su valía.
Ese tío es la hostia. ¿Cuántas luchas de poder ha ganado ya con estas?
Es una máquina de repartir hostias. Hostionando. Próximamente en sus condenas.
Don't stop now.
Está quedando sin gas.
Cuestión no.
Se ve un poco desabrido.
Un trágico final para un concursante excepcional.
Sí, va a ser difícil olvidarme. No te olvidaré. Johnny. Su madre. No hace nada contra el bastón.
No, va a tener que usar las manos como tú.
Otra cosa muy mala. De verdad.
No se neta ni nada de nada. A este se le fue la cabeza cuando era un crío. Culpa de los videoclips.
No me extraña. Sus videojuegos, sus morenazos a pecho descubierto, las pibas peleando al público en primer plano, los coches descapotables que rebotan.
Y siempre hay una fiesta en Argentina y pelotas de playa. Es verdad. Ahora le echaría la culpa a los aprovecha ahora que ha bajado la guardia. ¡Machácalo! La motosierra no sirve de nada. Va a tener que acabar con él con sus propias manos.
Siempre es mejor hacer las cosas con las manos. Se me ha venido que joder la patilla de las capas.
Yo aún tengo unas igualitas que... ¡Hostia! Ya me las han tostado.
¿Cómo hablo claro?
¿Por qué no le revienta la cabeza y se deja de tonterías?
Lo ves todo muy fácil. Los me caen bien. Siempre me saludaba de toda la vida cuando iba a comer.
¿Estás seguro de que te saludaban a ti? Con lo que le había costado llegar hasta aquí. En fin.
No hace nada contra el bastón.
No, va a tener que usar las manos como tú.
Don't stop
Una
now.
cosa muy mala.
Come on, Jack. Don't stop now. Come on.
¡Lucha! ¡De poder!
Una lucha especialmente interesante porque es grande poder. Los pocos últimos detalles que les queden intactos.
Okay. About to get up in that ass. All right.
Llevamos todos los juegos viendo al pavo este presentar los desafíos sangrientos y tal. Vaya palizón que le ha dado. Está rompiendo todos los récords del programa.
Y el varón le ha roto las costillas, le ha jodido el páncreas y le ha doblado la patilla de las gafas. No nos olvidemos. Parece que nos quedamos sin Matilda. Me da pena que se vaya, pero me gusta verla cuando se va.
Sí, esos cachetes son un espectáculo. Jack tiene ganas de matar y tiene un bate en la mano.
Ya se huele la sangre. Los helicópteros están trayendo la diana de los dardos bastardos.
Va a ser un gran final para estos juegos. El varón ya no sabe ni en el planeta en el que está.
Yo creo que eso ya le importa poco.
¡Se prepara!
¡El público se vuelve loco!
¡Mueve el bate!
¡Y golpea!
¡Directo al centro!
¡H. Diana!
El varón ya es historia. ¡Joder! La peña se ha vuelto loca.
No me extraño. Esos fuegos artificiales son un final perfecto para esta tarde de sangre y muerte. Hablando de putas, será mejor que vaya despidiendo esto que he quedado. Ha sido un placer estar con todos vosotros. Soy Howard Baxter
Y yo, Chris Greeley.
Solo nos queda dar las gracias a nuestros patrocinadores, a los participantes y, por supuesto, a todos vosotros.
Venga, que empieza la novela.
Congratulations, Jack. Champion once again. At our considerable expense.
Sucks to be you. Maybe you weren't meant to be in the bookie business. You could try something else. Polo, maybe.
It's a thought. So is this. Kill him!
Jack? Jack! Are you okay? Jack? What's going on?
Looks like I'm the one in need of a rescue.
Jack! I'm glad I made it in time. I saw you go into the tower, so I snuck in after you.
You snuck in?
What?
I'll give you credit. You ran a pretty good line of bullshit. But in the end, it smelled exactly like crap. You were the one who set all this up. You and your daddy's company. It's all about publicity, isn't it, Leo? What better way to get the word out about a killer virus than release it on an entire city? Funny coincidence your company makes the vaccine. Why, any self-respecting country would pay whatever you asked if the alternative was annihilation.
I want my lawyer. I've got nothing to say to you.
Not even one little thing? See, I was wondering, why Death Watch? If getting word out about the virus was the goal, why risk an uncontrolled element like the games?
Jack, you're here to arrest me, right? You better hurry or I'm gonna die on you.
Oh, Leo. Poor little Leo. I'm no champion of justice, and I'm certainly not its bitch.
What? You mean you're just using the Bureau? That's a laugh.
Oh, come on, clear your throat and answer my question, douchebag.
My dad wanted the vaccine. That was his.
You just...
It was fun, Jack. That's all. I can have anything. Drugs, women, but the game. Jack, the game. It was the best, Jack.
Ah, so that's why you were there. Just had to be in the thick of it, didn't you? Wanted to feel it on your skin.
Now, help me, or I'm gonna...
I don't help people. I kill them.
I hate this part of town. These billboards are a fucking waste of money.
Self-centered credit horse, if you ask me.
I didn't. The game designers are the guys who are in charge of this clusterfuck.
How can you tell which one is the lead programmer?
He's the one not getting laid more than the other programmers. So many nerds, so little time.
They say programmers speak the language of computers because nobody else will speak to them.
I didn't know you were a programmer.
I think my ex-wife slept with all these guys.
I remember that night.
Hey, that guy was in my How to Draw for Slow Learners class.
I didn't have good enough grades to get into that class. I've seen these guys, and they're ugly as sin. Worst models ever.
Modelers, not models, you idiot.
They're still ugly.
The lead animator is the lower intestine of the animation world.
Yep, because he's full of shit.
Animators are the guys who bring the action to life.
I think you mean they're the guys who get no action their whole life.
Yeah, what did I say?
If he's the lead artist, I'd hate to see the morons he leads.
Artists are like a rash. You don't know where they come from, and you don't care, just as long as they go away.
They changed their name to artist when they realized that brain-dead booger eaters wasn't going to fit on their business cards. They only had one guy as the blood effects designer? He must have been working 24/7. You know, the interface designers are...
Interface designers? How the hell did you get that job?
I said interface, not in her face.
Don't care. I'm already getting my resume ready.
In know, this is a disappointment after the amazing soundtrack he did for Anal Butt Sluts number 14.
Yeah, I bought the CD for that one. How sad to go from world-class beatbox artist to supervising sound editor.
Oh, how the might he have fallen. Sound editing? Jesus, everything sounded like a wet fart.
Sorry, that was me.
Ah, Howard.
I don't know if yelling bang every time something happens qualifies as sound programming.
I don't think story writer is the right title for this guy.
What title would you use?
I don't know, something along the lines of Mercurial Drama Queen Hat.
Works for me.
Hey, look at this. The spell checker gets a credit too. Ken Pontac and Warren Graff. I hate those guys. They're always putting words in my mouth.
I think they're on drugs.
This guy's storyboards remind me of the work of a famous artist.
A classic or modern artist?
I was thinking of that gorilla at the zoo who makes pictures with his own shit.
This guy's not that good.
He won this job because of the work he did from the back of a matchbook. We could file lead cinematic designer under made-up job titles and just move on. They had to start calling the interns cinematic animators after the intern riots back in July. Jesus, these guys couldn't frame Howard for sex crime.
Wow, they must really suck.
I know.
After everything I've seen, I think the designers should be fired.
All part of their grand design.
Lord help me save my soul. I'm trying not to lose control. I'm trying not to lose control. But I might have to let go. So Lord help me save my soul. I'm trying not to lose control. I'm trying not to lose control. But I might have to let go. Yeah, with open eyes I define my direction and cast my light in time that shines my protection. I shed blood just to rhyme in perfection and move at God's speed, no time for reflection. It's evident in the movement that he steps with a monster has arrived. The kid on some next shit, benevolent with the flow, beyond weapons the style, beyond repping the hearts for rhymes kept in. Shit, so he can't fade out. There's too much ground to stake to let the beat play out. It's like time stops. What will he say now? Or can you move when they try and put what he say down? See, that's a discipline. I push mute on these actors and go hard so these little disputes ain't a factor. I gotta get my name up in the rafters and make it so only real shit is coming right after. Let's go. Lord help me save my soul. I'm trying not to lose control. I'm trying not to lose control. But I might have to let go. So Lord help me save my soul. I'm trying not to lose control. I'm trying not to lose control. But I might have to let go. I'm trying to find my position in time to get it poppin' before I'm out of my mind. See, I be out on the grind for a week at a time, like I be dead when I close my eyes. So I be sleeping one eye open, vision on my hopes and dreams with a desire that it burn till it's smoking. I'm on fire, ain't no need for provoking. My soul providing the fuel that'll keep me open. By any means, they still trying to control him and take away the light he holds so they can close him. But never that, there's no force to hold him down when he grabs that mic and goes in. I'm so far above what y'all is dealing with. I'm so close to the edge, I'm unlimited. I'm so diligent till the end, I'm killing it. And with my last breath, I exhale, spilling this. Lord help me save my soul. I'm trying not to lose control. I'm trying not to lose control. But I might have to let go. So Lord help me save my soul. I'm trying not to lose control. I'm trying not to lose control. But I might have to let go.
Which one was the producer?
He showed up that one time with pizza for everybody and asked if everything was okay, and then he left.
I thought that was the pizza delivery guy.
Well, he's both. The director's a lot like my dad. He gets drunk, he yells a lot, he passes out in a pool of his own drool. He's harmless, and people usually just ignore his ramblings.
SEGA.